What if simple morning habits could transform not only your day, but your entire life? Imagine waking up each morning with a deep sense of peace, focus, and purpose, a day set in motion by intention, not by stress. For over 2,000 years, Buddhist teachings have preserved the wisdom of mindful mornings, offering practices designed to bring resilience, clarity, and inner calm to our lives. Today, we'll explore 6 life-changing Buddhist morning habits that anyone can integrate to cultivate a centered and productive life. Mornings are sacred in Buddhism, seen as a precious window to shape the day ahead. Think of the mind as a calm lake at dawn, untouched, perfectly still, ready to be influenced. A rushed, chaotic start is like stirring that lake into stormy waves. But a mindful beginning keeps it serene, clear, and open. Join us as we delve into these powerful habits and learn how to start each morning with intention and peace. 1. Mindful breathing as a foundation. Context and importance. In Buddhism, the practice of mindful breathing is revered as one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to connect to the present moment. Known as Anapanasati in Pali, or mindfulness of breathing, this practice has been central to Buddhist teachings for over 2,500 years. The Buddha himself taught that awareness of breath is an accessible and effective gateway into deeper mindfulness. By focusing on the breath, individuals can cultivate what Buddhists call samadhi, or concentration, a state of unshakable calm and clarity. Breathing is an intrinsic process that links the mind, body, and spirit, and mindful attention to it can foster resilience and peace, making it an ideal practice to start each day with. In the modern world, many people wake up immediately feeling overwhelmed, checking phones, mentally jumping to their to-do lists, or racing to meet responsibilities. This hurried pace sets a tone of stress and distraction that often lingers throughout the day. Mindful breathing, however, offers a reset, helping the mind enter the present moment with calm and focus. This grounding practice is a form of meditation in action, bringing clarity and inner peace that can make the rest of the day more manageable. Practical steps for viewers. 1. Upon waking, 3 deep, intentional breaths. As soon as you wake up, instead of reaching for your phone, take a moment to sit up in bed or find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Feel the sensation of the air moving into your lungs, filling you with fresh energy, and then releasing any residual tension with each exhale. Each breath is an opportunity to clear the mind and set an intention for a calm and centered day. 2. Awareness focus. As you breathe, place your full attention on the rhythm of your breath. Notice the coolness of the air as it enters your nostrils and the warmth as it leaves. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, becoming fully aware of each part of the process. If thoughts start to arise about the day's tasks or other concerns, simply acknowledge them without judgment and return to the breath. The mind naturally wanders, but each time you bring it back, you're training yourself to be present, to cultivate mental clarity. 3. Scientific support. Studies show that mindful breathing is not only effective for reducing stress, but also beneficial for long-term health. Research from institutions like Harvard and Stanford has shown that as little as 5 minutes of mindful breathing can significantly lower cortisol levels, improve focus, and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. Physiologically, slow, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system. This helps lower heart rate and blood pressure, creating a state of relaxation in both body and mind. This is why monks and meditators often use breathing as their primary practice. It directly impacts the nervous system, creating peace from within. Story example: Sarah's transformation through mindful breathing. Sarah, a successful marketing executive in a bustling city, often woke up with a sense of dread and anxiety. Her mornings were a rush, filled with emails and to-do lists waiting for her attention. Over time, she realized that her stress levels were beginning to impact her health and relationships. Seeking a way to reclaim control, Sarah learned about mindful breathing at a Buddhist mindfulness workshop and decided to make it a daily practice. Initially, she was skeptical, wondering if something as simple as breathing could truly make a difference. But after just a week of starting her day with 3 deep breaths, she noticed a profound change. Rather than feeling overwhelmed, she felt calm and centered. The act of mindful breathing became her anchor, a ritual she looked forward to each morning. As she continued, she found herself more focused and present, even in challenging situations, allowing her to approach each day with clarity and resilience. 2. Cultivating gratitude to shift perspective. Historical background and meaning. In Buddhism, gratitude is a profound practice intertwined with the understanding of impermanence and interdependence. Known as Catanutta in Pali, or gratitude, this quality reflects the realization that we are all interconnected. Our lives are supported by countless beings, elements, and conditions beyond our individual control, from the food we eat to the clothes we wear. By recognizing these interconnections, we can foster a deep sense of appreciation and humility. Gratitude in Buddhism isn't merely about feeling good. It's a transformative state that aligns us with the natural flow of life. It reminds us of the beauty and abundance around us, even amid challenges, allowing us to find contentment with what we have. Buddhists believe that dissatisfaction stems from attachment and craving, but gratitude shifts our focus away from what we lack, guiding us to recognize the richness in what we already possess. Steps to practice gratitude. 1. Reflect on 3 things. After mindful breathing, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you feel grateful for. These could be simple things: the comfort of your bed, the morning light, or the people who care about you. It doesn't need to be profound. Sometimes the simplest things are the most meaningful. This reflection can take just a few seconds but creates a powerful shift, training your mind to seek joy rather than focusing on what's missing. 2. Gratitude journal. If time allows, write down these 3 things in a gratitude journal. Writing solidifies thoughts, making the act of gratitude a tangible part of your routine. This habit reinforces a mindset of appreciation, helping the mind to seek the good in life rather than dwelling on scarcity. 3. Mindfulness aspect. Gratitude isn't just a list, it's a state of awareness. To deepen this, reflect on how each of these things supports you. For example, if you're grateful for your morning coffee, think of the farmers who grew the beans, the people who processed and transported them, and the barista who prepared it. This shifts the focus from the self to the interconnectedness of all beings. Illustrative story. Mark's shift from emptiness to abundance. Mark had everything he could ask for: a successful career, a beautiful home, and a family. Yet, he often felt empty and dissatisfied. Despite his achievements, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. One day, a friend introduced him to Buddhist gratitude practices, urging him to start each morning by reflecting on what he was thankful for. At first, Mark struggled, as he had been focused on what he lacked rather than what he had. But slowly, he noticed that his daily practice of gratitude shifted his mindset. He began to notice small moments of joy, the warmth of sunlight in the morning, the laughter of his children, and the taste of a simple meal. Gratitude turned his perspective from one of lack to one of abundance, filling his life with peace and contentment. The practice helped him realize that he was already surrounded by wealth, just not the kind he had initially thought. 3. Setting intentions for focused living. Concept and Buddhist connection. In Buddhism, intention, or satana, is essential because it determines the quality of our actions and thoughts. Unlike setting specific goals, intention setting is about aligning one's internal state with the Buddhist virtues of kindness, mindfulness, and compassion, rather than focusing on outcomes. This practice focuses on guiding principles that can shape our actions and attitudes. This concept is linked to the right intention in the Noble Eightfold Path, where thoughts rooted in goodwill, compassion, and harmlessness are encouraged. By beginning each day with a clear intention, we create an internal compass that directs our actions, making us more resilient and balanced even when challenges arise. In modern life, it's easy to fall into autopilot, moving from one task to another without a sense of purpose. By setting an intention each morning, we bring clarity and focus into our day, ensuring our actions align with our deeper values. This practice serves as a reminder of who we want to be, helping us navigate the day with mindfulness, empathy, and strength. Implementation tips. 1. Simple intention example. Begin by selecting one word or phrase that embodies how you want to show up in the world that day. This might be peace, patience, or compassion. Think of this word as an anchor, a reminder of how you want to approach each situation. For example, if your intention is compassion, remind yourself to listen attentively to others, respond with understanding, and approach each interaction with an open heart. 2. Connection to daily life. Throughout the day, bring this intention to mind, especially in moments of stress or distraction. By doing this, you remind yourself of your purpose, allowing you to respond mindfully rather than react impulsively. This practice can also be visual. Write your intention on a piece of paper, place it on your desk, or set it as a reminder on your phone. These gentle nudges will help keep your intention in focus, guiding your energy and actions. Real-life example: Michael's transformation through intention setting. Michael, a dedicated schoolteacher, used to feel overwhelmed by his daily schedule. His mornings were filled with a sense of dread as he anticipated a day of back-to-back classes, meetings, and responsibilities. This left him exhausted and disconnected from the passion he once had for teaching. After learning about the Buddhist practice of setting intentions, Michael decided to try it. Each morning, he would set a simple intention, like patience or presence, and remind himself to embody this quality throughout the day. Gradually, Michael noticed a change. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, he felt calm and focused. His intention to be present with his students allowed him to truly connect with them, transforming his teaching into a source of joy and meaning. Michael's days became a reflection of his values, filled with patience, empathy, and mindfulness. 4. Mindful movement for embodied awareness. Philosophical background. Mindful movement is a form of physical meditation that encourages awareness of the body as it moves. In Buddhist philosophy, the body is seen as a sacred vessel, deserving of care and attention. Through mindful movement, we can nurture a deeper connection between mind and body, cultivating a sense of presence that permeates the entire day. Mindful movement includes practices such as walking meditation, Kinhin in Zen Buddhism, or yoga, which involves moving with intention and awareness. By becoming aware of each step or stretch, we bring our full attention to the present moment, fostering embodied mindfulness. This helps us release physical tension, calm the mind, and feel more grounded and centered. Practical guide. 1. Gentle movements. Begin each morning with 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching or slow walking. This could be as simple as reaching your arms above your head, stretching your sides, and slowly bending to touch your toes. If possible, go outside and walk barefoot on the grass, feeling the connection between your feet and the earth. This direct contact with nature can deepen your sense of groundedness and peace. 2. Full awareness. As you move, focus on the sensations in your body. Feel the stretch in your muscles, the weight of your feet on the ground, or the rhythm of your breath. Release any tension you might be holding and allow yourself to move freely. Let go of distractions and be fully present in each motion. If thoughts arise, simply acknowledge them without judgment and return to the sensations in your body. Story example: the power of morning stretching in Sarah's routine. Returning to Sarah, our earlier example, she initially incorporated mindful breathing into her morning routine, finding it transformative. But as she grew more comfortable with mindfulness, she decided to add movement to her practice. Each morning, she spent 10 minutes stretching, gently easing her body awake. She found that this simple addition helped release the physical tension she hadn't even realized she was carrying. With mindful movement, Sarah's mornings transformed further. Instead of rushing, she allowed herself to experience each movement, feeling present and at peace. She found that this mindful approach to movement gave her a renewed sense of energy and clarity, helping her carry a sense of calmness throughout her day. 5. Mindful eating as a path to gratitude and health. Teachings and value. Mindful eating is more than just enjoying food. It is a practice of awareness, gratitude, and respect for the interconnectedness of life. In Buddhism, food is considered a gift that sustains the body and is meant to be received with appreciation. Each meal reflects the work of many beings, from the farmers who grew the ingredients to those who prepared it. Eating mindfully allows us to recognize this interconnectedness and to cultivate a sense of gratitude for the resources and people involved. By eating with full attention, we savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and nourishment it provides. This practice brings calmness to the mind, prevents overeating, and strengthens the bond between body, mind, and nature. Practical steps for viewers. 1. Pause and reflect. Before eating, take a moment to look at your food. Consider where each ingredient came from, the hands that harvested, transported, and prepared it. Express gratitude for each element that made your meal possible. This reflection helps you become mindful of the interconnectedness involved in producing food, nurturing a sense of appreciation and humility. 2. Slow eating. Take small bites, savoring each one fully. Notice the flavors, textures, and sensations of the food. Put down your utensils between bites and allow yourself to enjoy the experience. Mindful eating helps you connect with the food, creating a calm and focused mind while improving digestion and helping prevent overeating. Relatable story: James' journey to mindful eating. James, a busy engineer, often found himself eating breakfast quickly while checking emails or scrolling through his phone. He realized that this habit left him feeling unsatisfied and disconnected, often leading to mindless snacking throughout the day. After learning about mindful eating from a Buddhist retreat, James decided to change his approach. Each morning, he set aside a few extra minutes to eat his breakfast mindfully, focusing solely on his meal. By eating slowly and appreciating each bite, he found himself feeling more satisfied and grateful. Mindful eating became his daily ritual, helping him start each day with calmness and appreciation for the food he consumed. 6. Practicing compassion to cultivate inner peace. Buddhist foundations. Compassion is at the heart of Buddhism, regarded as a core virtue that fosters inner peace and harmony with others. Known as karuna in Pali, compassion is about recognizing the shared humanity in each person and understanding that we are all interconnected. This practice is closely related to the 4 immeasurables in Buddhism: compassion, loving kindness, empathetic joy, and equanimity, which serve as the foundation for a peaceful and meaningful life. Practicing compassion allows us to develop empathy, letting go of judgment and resentment. When we approach each interaction with kindness and understanding, we uplift both ourselves and those around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity. By starting the day with compassion, we lay the foundation for a more loving and peaceful life. How to practice compassion. 1. Loving kindness meditation. Begin by sitting quietly and imagining someone you love deeply. Silently repeat the phrases: may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease. Gradually expand this compassion outward to include friends, acquaintances, people you have conflicts with, and eventually everyone in your life. Practicing this meditation opens the heart and nurtures a deep sense of compassion for all beings. 2. Broaden the circle. Extend the same compassion to yourself, silently offering yourself the same wishes for happiness and peace. Self-compassion is just as essential, allowing us to approach ourselves with kindness rather than criticism. Throughout the day, remind yourself to be compassionate in every interaction. viewing others through the lens of shared humanity and kindness. Illustrative story: Maria's renewal through compassion. Maria, a healthcare worker, began to experience burnout from the emotional toll of her job. She felt exhausted and disconnected, which began to affect her relationships with patients and colleagues. When she learned about compassion meditation, she decided to practice it each morning, sending compassionate thoughts to herself, her patients, and the world. Over time, Maria noticed a profound transformation. Her interactions with patients became more meaningful, and she felt a renewed connection to her work. Practicing compassion gave her a sense of purpose, strengthening her resilience and deepening her relationships. Maria discovered that by starting her day with compassion, she not only healed herself, but also created a positive impact on those around her. Closing. Asterisk: by incorporating mindful breathing, gratitude, intention setting, mindful movement, mindful eating, and compassion, these simple yet profound Buddhist habits can transform our lives. Imagine each morning as a fresh opportunity for growth, for grounding, and for gratitude. As Buddha said, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. When you start your mornings with mindfulness and compassion, you are not just shaping your day, you're shaping your entire life. We encourage you to try these practices and notice the changes they bring to your day. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Heart Wisdom for more insights into mindfulness and Buddhist teachings. Let us know in the comments about your experiences or which practice resonates most with you. Remember, each morning holds the promise of peace, purpose, and renewal. Asterisk.